Let's discuss. Back again with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be checking out a track off of Resolve's new record. The record is called Between Me and the Machine. At the time I'm filming it, the record has just come out yesterday. The song I will be checking out today is called D.G.G.R.S. I have done 4 tracks from this album, singles, on the live stream, or 3 maybe. I know... Yeah, I'm not going to get too far into that, but I've done 3 or 4 tracks on the live stream for the singles. I had been looking forward to this because they were really solid, been hearing a lot about this release, so I'm going to check a few songs out. There will be at least 1 more video coming from the album, maybe 2, I'm not sure yet. So, that being said, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get straight into it.
Welcome to the wonderful century. Shine the cloud and stars walking backwards. Exponential growth at the expense of humanity. Here we stop ourselves with our own darkness. Toxic, and he's heard 1,000 times before. We let all blocks to follow behavior. Self-proclaimed kings, sitting on the throne. From the cause to the end, seeking to learn more. This is the world we see, following the dictates. Will the flames of the stillness rise alive? Expose for what we are. Will the flames of the stillness save alive? So racial classes to the cause. Fooled by presence from the past. Living wandering persist. Not alone and convinced that the truth is in our hands. These fake thoughts don't fall change. 'Cause it's too late to retreat. The end is near, our fight is sealed. Our road lost without a sin.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I won't sing back while you profane our love. Leaving the setting of this paradise. Broadcasting arteries of the cure of the levitation. It's like the TV show. We've reached the final season. The line you drew in the sand. For safe adrenaline life. Breathe out the train. This is the sound of the new day. Love is a
Resolve D.G.G.R.S. Let's discuss. Maybe the first channel tambourine? I'm not really sure. Definitely not a common occurrence, though. I would say about the song, that intro riff definitely had a more fun sound to it, and I was like, okay, is this going to be... I wasn't really sure like what the rest of the song would be like from there. I wasn't sure if it was gonna have a different sound than what I had really been expecting, but that did not end up being the case. The guitars on this overall just sounded really good to me, both in the mix, like the panning and such, and just in general. After that main riff I'm talking about, there were a few points that I'll get to, because this one I kind of have a lot of thoughts about. I'm not sure. I think it was like the ending and the chorus vocals being a bit different than what I had been expecting for some reason, and just some of the stuff that I heard in the track. But I really like this. Of the singles that I heard from Resolve, I know this was a single that I just didn't get to, but after speaking to people who had listened to the album in full already, this was discussed. Kieran, thank you very much. I definitely need to get these done so I can listen to the full album, because after listening to this and thinking of the singles that I have heard already, it's sounding like a really solid album, and I know some people were saying it's in their top 10 and stuff like that, but yeah. Anywho, the vocals, they were sounding really good, some kind of layered lows in there, and that I noticed, I forget where exactly in the track I was noticing that, but with the unclean, some layered, obviously, I'm not talking about the chorus with the layered lows or anything, but the cleans on the chorus, as I mentioned, they had a bit of a different sound than what I was expecting. I'm not sure why. I haven't done a ton of listening to Resolve, so we did the singles that I mentioned on the live stream, and I revisited them a few times, but I really haven't done that much listening, so I wasn't hearing the rest of the track leading up to that point too. I was just kind of expecting some, like a higher pitched sort of chorus, but it was different. It almost like, if anyone else has been listening to the band Blanket and their album Modern Escapism this year, it's a totally different sound instrumentally, but just the vocals having that light sort of feel to them reminded me of some of the stuff I've heard on that album, and I've really been digging that album too, so it's a good thing for me. It was definitely unexpected as I was going into hearing the chorus the first time, and again, the Blanket thing is just what I thought of after hearing the song one time, so I'm not totally sure on that, but it just came to mind as I was listening. But anyway, I feel like from the point in the song where it's the build up to the breakdown forward, it's just very interesting. It gave it a more unique sound than what I was expecting, because you have the build up to the breakdown and the bass that kicks in that first part of the build up, and I thought it would go from there straight into the breakdown, but it kind of drops off, and then you hear the ambience that carries through to the actual breakdown. The breakdown kicks in, there's like this weird noise. I have no idea what you would call it, other than like, to me it sounds sparkly for some reason, but it's not something I'm very familiar with at all, so I have no idea how to properly describe that either, but you probably know what I'm talking about. So the breakdown really delivers that, going like the ambience going on throughout the breakdown was really cool, and then I expected it from there maybe to like, do a verse and go into the chorus again or something like that, but it opens up and you have the tambourine that I mentioned. I don't see a lot of tambourine in the stuff that we check out on the channel. You have that, and it's got the noise I was talking about from the breakdown in that part too, just completely different than what I had expected, and it comes together for one big last chorus, and I thought that was really neat, that part right there as well. So I really like the structure, the interesting things that I didn't expect. I'm kind of glad I didn't revisit the singles too much before going into this video, the singles that we had already done, because the things that I weren't really expecting on here ended up being some of my favorites, if that makes sense. So I'm very excited to check out more of the album. I will have 1 or 2 more videos going up at some point. I'm not sure right now when, but I will record them probably in the same day, so that I can then listen to the rest of the album. But let me know what you're thinking, what your favorite tracks have been. I'm already pretty sure which tracks I'm going to be reacting to, and I'll react to them in order of where they are on the album. So other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will link Resolve's social media, the video that I reacted to, all of that in the description of this video. Let me know what your favorites are. Like I said, yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, you can also find the link tree in the description. The link tree will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every video, every live stream, because it is full of a bunch of my favorite people. Music-related conversation, a lot of conversation unrelated to music as well, just a lot going on in there. If you're interested in coming to join, check that out. It will be in the link tree in the description, as well as my my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do keep it all music related, whether it be on Friday, my post of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. I post a chart, the top 25 singles, EPs, albums, whatever I've listened to the most that week. And then also throughout the week, I'll do 2 posts. If I've been to a show recently, I may post about that, or merch, vinyl, sweatshirts, shirts. I've got a ton of merch. Always posting merch, never run out of it either. So if you're interested in coming to check that out, that will be in the link tree. My handle is also Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel, but I will put it up here on the screen for you if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.